I think if we want to really be honest, disconnected people ultimately create disconnected places. Worldviews are how we define ourselves and our relationship to the world that we are living in. They're definitely not absolute truths, but they're really our understandings as humans and the way that we relate to each other and to the world that we are living at any given time. And over the centuries, we've been through many, many different worldviews. And each time one of these worldviews has gotten exhausted and was not useful anymore, we move to the next. The current worldview that we are living in is still based on an industrial value system, which also had a really huge impact in the way that we've created cities. In this worldview, the world, the planet that we're living in, is seen as ultimately a machine. So the language that we use to explain this planet and also the value system supporting it also responds to the same mechanical view of things. A view of things that is based on simple linear processes that are unable to process complexity and look for mechanical results in a machine system. So when it comes to, addressing the problems of something as alive as the planet that we are living in, they of course fall kind of short. What I want to focus on today is one of its most dominant determinants, which is separation. So, since in this worldview, the world that we are living in is seen as a machine with these different distinct parts, this worldview also leads to kind of a separation of whatever is inside this machine. So, the humans from nature, the humans from each other, and each individual even from themselves. So this perspective also views the environment as a resource to be exploited, emphasizes on individual self-interest and competition over overall and collective well-being, and prioritizes a reductionist mechanistic view in an alive and interconnected system. So being aware of worldviews matters because they shape how we see ourselves, our role in the world that we are living, and even the world that we want to build. And of course, when we are talking about shifting worldviews, we are not talking about surface level change. Shifting worldviews takes a lot of time, a lot of intention, deep work, and it goes really beyond the design level and deeper into questioning more profound aspects of ourselves and even the world that we are living in. So over the next few days, we want to take you really on a journey of reflection, which I think at the end we are going to end up with more questions rather than answers about how to become better placemakers, but we really hope that this question and reflection can lead us to question how we can become placemakers who are aware of the dominant forces shaping us, and placemakers who question the way that we design, but also reflect on ourselves as a part of this process of transitioning from ideas of separation to a more realistic and alive ideals of the interconnected system that we are living in. Because I think if we want to really be honest, disconnected people ultimately create disconnected places. We've explored these questions in an entire season of Design to Connect called the Healing Season. In that season, we really try to weave together this inner change and system change kind of concept. And we had a lot of beautiful conversations with a lot of beautiful people. But the conversation that I want to focus on today is the one that we had with two decolonial researchers, Sabrina and Mayet, where we looked at how we can come up with alternative ways of looking at design and research if we look at them from a decolonial lens. So we hope you enjoy it and see you in the next days.